Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm just going to do, I guess, like a little review. So it is now spring here in Sydney. Winter ended honestly, I think like a month or two ago. I'm shocking with my seasons, but it's getting really warm here, and with lockdown and everything, I finally had the motivation to kind of like sort out my closet. So when we move between seasons, particularly like moving between winter and spring, I kind of have certain things that I put away for the rest of the year. I have a pretty diverse wardrobe, as in like most of the things that I own can be worn across all seasons, but it's kind of like in winter, like at the end of summer, I kind of put away all of my bathing suits, that kind of stuff. I am now putting away any kind of winter coats that I have, any long trenches, and scarves. So when I saw this and when I was putting away, I was like, why don't I do a quick video on it? So this is the Louis Vuitton Logomania Scarf. If you haven't watched my videos before, I like to keep everything from a purchase if I can. So I'm going to show you what this comes with. So obviously at the time of purchase, you have the bag, and then inside we have the box. Now, whoops. Now it did come with like a piece of tissue paper in there, but I didn't keep that obviously. And I will say the scarf doesn't actually come with a dust bag when you purchase it. This dust bag, this one, belongs to my Alma BB. My Alma BB is like used all the time, so I don't need a dust bag for it. This is the receipt like always, and I think, can't even remember, I think this one was like 600. Okay, the ink has completely faded on this almost. Actually, I take that. No, it hasn't. So this scarf at the time of purchase was $680. I believe this was purchased maybe a year or 18 months ago. Yeah, I think roughly 18 months ago I purchased this scarf. I don't know how much the scarf is right now, but I will insert a little screenshot of the price of the Louis Vuitton website. It will be the Australian price. Now to the actual scarf. I got it in the grey colour. This is probably the most versatile colour for this specific scarf. I think they have a red colour in this as well, which is amazing as it looks, just not for me. So let's go to the pros first. So the pro is this two-tone. I love it. I love having the option of wearing it on either side. I do have a preference to this side because this side is just generally a little bit darker, but I have worn it on this side a couple of times and I still love it. And the second thing I love about the scarf is it is so thick and warm. I absolutely love that in a scarf, obviously, because if it's not warm, then it doesn't serve its purpose unless you've intentionally bought a scarf for decorative purposes. So this is perfect during winter. I absolutely love it. And it's even warmer when you like double layer it this way. Anyway, I've told you about the two main pros that I can think of, and I can think of two cons for this scarf. Things that I absolutely not hate about this scarf, but definitely had to get used to. One, it gets caught to so many things. So I'm gonna see if this will show up. I have a ring on my finger that is a little bit risen, as you can probably tell. That gets caught on the scarf. Not as much now because I'm like more careful with it, but when I first bought it, it would get caught to my ring all the time. It doesn't get caught to this ring because this ring lies flat on my finger. There is no pendant on it, but this one does. It has like a little gem thing in the middle. That's one thing you have to get used to. And the other thing is like this fluffing that this scarf does. I'm gonna try see if it shows up on camera. If anybody here has owned a wool product in the past, they will probably understand what I mean by this. But I don't know if it's going to show up on camera. You can probably see a little bit of it actually. You can tell that it kind of starts to fluff the wool, like it comes up, and if it annoys you enough, like if you pick at it, the wool actually comes off in strings. That is something you have to get used to. That is wool, like as a generalization, wool likes to fluff. That's something that doesn't annoy me so much, but it's something that like you have to know when it comes to the scarf. If you don't like that, then you're probably better buying a scarf that isn't as heavily made of wool. I believe this is like 98% wool. So I think apart from like the logo sections here, which I think are made of silk, the entire scarf is wool. So that's something you have to think about if you're going to buy it, especially because it's not a $20 scarf, it's a $680 scarf. But that's about all of the cons I can think of. The other one is kind of like, it plays on one of my pros, is that because it's so thick, it is like winter only. Like I do not wear this in autumn, at least not like early to mid autumn. Like I might pull it out in late autumn when it starts to get cold, and that's why it definitely goes away for summer, because there is no chance we're getting to like 20 degrees in summer here in Sydney. We tend to peak more around like mid 30s, especially in the middle of summer, and this is just obviously not going to work. Now, there are a couple ways you can wear this scarf. So first you have literally right down the middle. This doesn't work for me because it comes down to like the bottom of my shorts. I'm 5'1", so I'm 150 to 153 centimeters. This is a really long scarf worn like this, and probably not my favorite way to wear it. I feel like this is kind of defeating the purpose of a scarf because it's really not that warm around my neck. I prefer to wear it this way. I just seem to like this better. Again, it's like shorter, comes up to like the top of where my shorts are sitting, and it's just a bit more comfy. Also keeps my neck a bit warmer. Now there is one other way I've seen people wear it, and I don't like this. I'm going to explain why. This way. So you thread it through. Oh my god, Jesus. Okay, so this is another way I've seen a lot of people wear scarves. And if you were to wear this underneath a trench coat, I feel like you bulge so much here. Or even if you were to wear it under a jumper. Like, to me personally, I don't like this. It looks really silly, and it actually makes me look really big round here, which I don't like. So that is a way you can wear it. I just prefer not to wear it that way. Now, the big question is, would I buy this scarf again? 110% yes. I absolutely love this scarf despite all the issues. They're not really issues, just things that like I think you guys should know about before you buy the scarf. I still love it, and I would purchase it again, definitely. Like, this scarf I think is amazing. I'll add though that towards I think next autumn, which is going to be like early, no, I think it's like, oh god, I am terrible with my seasons. I think it's April 2022. I think we're going to start looking at adding at least one more scarf to my collection. Something thinner. I've definitely been eyeing some of the Gucci scarves because I love the Balenciaga scarf, but it's just as thick as this, and I want a scarf that I can wear for autumn. So if you guys own a scarf that's like pretty thin that you can get away with wearing in like 25 degrees, I want to say, please let me know down below in the comments because I really want to add something else to my collection. But that is it for this video. I'm going to say thank you so much for watching this video, and enjoy the rest of your day wherever you are.